Good morning, everyone. Are you okay? I'm okay. A big warm welcome down here to Live at Pride on this Pride Sunday. Now, before we get into the fun little show that we have planned for you today, I do have to say that, unfortunately, due to some adverse weather conditions, some areas of today's site have been closed for health and safety. No panic, because we are still here to deliver you an incredible Pride Sunday with still amazing areas open that you can come enjoy with all your friends. If you are coming down, I would really strongly recommend that you wear a sensible shoe, get your wellies on, make sure you're wrapped up warm, make sure you've got a raincoat on, make sure you got your brolly, because it's a bit cray-cray, but we're going to get through it because the rain isn't going to stop us being loud and being proud. Speaking of being loud, I am here with some very loud people, my fabulous co-hosts from this weekend. Hello, everyone. You all
Hey,
good?
darling.
I am, of course, here with the fabulous Stacey B, Paris, and MXYM, who have helped deliver this incredible kind of festival yesterday. Did you all have a great time yesterday?
I did. I had an amazing time.
It was a vibe. I
Yeah.
tell you what, the rain didn't stop me yesterday. I was throwing it back.
Yeah.
I was dancing.
Like your grandma.
Yeah, like the grandma. She did it well. Hence why I'm here.
Stacey, I've got to ask, what was your highlight? I think I know what your highlight from
Yeah.
yesterday was, but you tell us all the same.
I think my highlight was Paris doing Split in the Middle,
Stop it
where they were doing some form of Jamaican split, bouncing around the stage. I think for me that was that was my highlight. I think I've watched that video 7 or 8, 9 times.
And you showed your mum
And I
as
showed
well.
my mum, sent it to my mum in the group chat. So my mum and my sister, actually.
How did Mum feel about
Loved it.
Paris?
She was very proud. She was so
Good.
happy that they were embracing the culture.
You've
so.
been adopted into the house of Stacey B now.
Thank
That's
you so
it.
much.
Jamaican
Thank you, Mother.
Paris.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you know what? I absolutely had a ball yesterday. It was incredible meeting you folks and just like having the music and just everyone coming together. But yeah, I think the twerking from DJ KL really did it for me. I was not
And me.
expecting. I was not expecting that bubble to really give it what he got.
I've never seen him
I've
do
never seen
that.
it.
Never. That was a total fluke, me getting him to do that. And the fact I didn't know he could do it, I was so. That reaction was not a fake reaction. That was me like, oh my God, Kyle. Honestly.
Do you know what I love about this? We're sat here now talking about Paris twerking and the bubble butt of Kyle, and there'll be people sat in church because it's a Sunday morning. And
But that was our church, though.
that was how that
Yeah.
took me to church.
Listen, the Lord touched me yesterday. Is all I'm gonna say.
Do you want to show us on the doll web? Are you okay? Is this something we need to talk about, Paris?
Amen.
Amen. A them, everybody. Happy
Yes.
Pride. Max, MXIM, sorry, I
Thank you, doll.
keep government naming you. It's because I'm used
No,
to
God, dead name.
I know, it's because I know you're outside of all this.
Yeah, we're friends, everyone.
Yeah,
in
can
real
you
life.
believe? You
Wow.
wouldn't think it,
Even
but
with
we are.
such distance between us, don't touch me.
What was your highlight?
On a much more wholesome note,
Yes.
I had the pleasure of going out into the world with the public and being part of the march yesterday.
I'm so sorry we did that to you.
It was wonderful. The weather was glorious, and people still came out in their hundreds, all playing loud music with their lovely outfits, showing their pride. I got to interview some of them, and it was true. It filled me with pride. It
What-
made me ready to go.
I think what I liked most about the march was because it was raining, it was over in about 10 minutes because everyone sprinted up.
that was the quickest
Come on,
march I've ever seen.
We're not going to walk, you know, that's it.
It was a strut.
Yeah, they
We're
all
going.
just ran, you know, voguing at the back, just trying to get up. But a few of you, obviously, a lot of you probably didn't come out because of the weather yesterday, so you wouldn't have seen the march. But luckily, we did send MXYM, and we have a special VT for you to see right now so you can catch up on everything that happened down at the march.
Hello and welcome to Live at Pride, presented by Maldron Hotels. I am here at the start of this year's Pride March. I am MXYM, one of your many hosts for the day at Live at Pride. So let's go into this march and just see what's going on, see what the vibes are, see what people are doing. Though we are here still in the depths of this year's Pride March, and I'm here with the Mayor of North of Tyne. Hello! Now, may you just introduce yourself, name and pronouns, please?
Hello, I'm Jamie Driscoll, the North of Tyne Mayor, and it's he, him.
Wonderful. So, we are here now, while we are celebrating in such a glorious, lovely, lovely day. What is it that Pride means to you?
Well, it might be raining, but it's not going to dampen people's spirits, I think. Yeah. So, Pride, well, it's about diversity, isn't it? I mean, I grew up in the 1980s, and I remember when governments used to be really oppressive with the law, saying that local authorities or combined authorities like mine could not do anything to encourage diversity of lifestyle or sexuality. That's changed. So I put £70,000 into this to make sure it's free, that village, and we funded the stage. Well, I think possibly the only free Pride event in Britain still, completely. So that's good news. So for me, it's all about anyone should be allowed to be who they want to be. Simple as that.
That is wonderful. That is very lovely, very, very lovely. And as you're presiding over this lovely area, and we are seeing Newcastle today just full of queer joy and colours, even in the greyness, what does it make you feel just to see so much queer joy emanating from the crowds?
Well, it's uplifting, isn't it? And, you know, you can hear the bands behind us, the energy, the stuff coming from the community. That's always great. But it's also about freedom, about people having that chance to be who they want to be without other people oppressing them. And even little things, just like the sneers and things like that. I want us to get beyond that, you know, and it doesn't matter whether it's sexuality, whether it's gender, whether it's race, religion, whatever. Just let people get on with being who they want to be.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So, have you got any wonderful plans for the rest of the day?
I'm actually on leave, and my family are waiting for me because we're going on holiday over the Lake District to get even wetter, I think, and a bit of cycling and swimming in the lakes.
Well, I hope you very much thoroughly enjoyed that. You have a lovely, lovely time, and thank you for being with me.
Thank you, Max.
Hello, we are now here delving deeper into the depths of this year's Pride March, and I'm here with these wonderful people. What are your names?
My name's Isa. Ella.
Ollie.
And what are your pronouns?
They, them. They, them.
He, him.
Wonderful. Now, what does Pride mean to all of you?
Pride is just about coming out and like seeing everybody that you know dressed in their finery and having a good time.
Being loud, being queer, being gay, shouting about it, man.
Just having a really good time and just smiling, having a great time.
Now, are you all local?
I'm not.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now, what does it mean to be like in your local area and just seeing so much queer positivity out and about?
Oh, it's so great because growing up in a small town, like it doesn't feel nice, and then you come here and it's like you just feel so seen and wanted. It's great.
Yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a stereotype that up north isn't as queer friendly, but obviously we're having a lovely time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so very much. You get yourself away, join the march again. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Tal. Hello, so we are here with, what is your name?
My name's Lotte.
And what is your pronouns?
He.
Lovely. So now, this Pride March is going swimmingly. What does it mean to you to see this level of excitement around Pride?
Do you know what? It's amazing to see people actually being themselves with no restrictions. I'm not actually part of the LGBT community, but I've always wanted to be a supporter of it. And for the work I do with Make Life Kind Trust, it's important to see and to support people doing exactly what they want to do and be who they are with nobody to tell them any different. And I think this is amazing to see that many people actually turning out in support as well of it as well. So
that's lovely. Well, thank you so very, very much. I know you're with your crew, so you run on and get everything. Thank you very much. Hello, I am here live at the march. Now, what is your name?
Jack.
What are your pronouns?
They and them.
Wonderful. Now, what does it mean to you to be here on this glorious, gorgeous day here at this march? What does it mean to you?
It means I get to hang out with my boyfriend and my best friend, and I can hold my boyfriend's hand, which is nice, and just hang out and be with other gay people.
Now, do you live around here?
Gateshead.
Wonderful. So, like, what does it mean to you? Like, how does it make you feel to see your local area just bursting with pride? How does that make you feel?
It's good seeing everyone that as well. So
yeah, well, lovely. I'll let you get back to the march. You enjoyed that. Thank you very much for chatting with me. Now, what is your name?
Danny Talonco.
And what are your pronouns?
Oh, thank you. They, them, she, her.
Wonderful. Now, we are amidst this lovely Pride Parade today, right now. What does Pride mean to you?
Oh, it means being yourself, being true to yourself, and standing out and standing up for what you believe is right.
That is lovely and concise. Thank you so very much. Now, I'll let you get back to your team over there. Thank you very much.
You look like you had the best time out there.
Yeah, I did. Despite the rain, and it got progressively heavier rain, but the vibes just got better and better and better.
I think that's one of the amazing things about Pride. It's that, like, especially for like us who live here, to see the entire city painted in that progress flag, and everyone just really embracing what it is to be queer and be loud and be proud is so wonderful. And I think this year, especially, every year at Northern Pride, you might not know this is a little fact for you, so every year at Northern Pride we kind of dedicate our march to different groups, and this year we were dedicating it to the 20 years since the repeal of Section 28, and we're dedicating it to those who fought against it, those who are like still fighting for it, and those young people who are fighting from history repeating itself. And we're finding ourselves in a place in politics where it's starting to happen again, and we're seeing all these things where it's like, oh, hold on, what year is it? You know, we've done all this.
We've done this
already.
before.
Yeah. So I think it's really important that was the message for this year's march.
Well, the march looked really cool. I love the stilt walking people. They were smashing it. Absolutely smashing it.
In the rain.
In the rain, I would not.
know.
I could barely walk normally in the rain. I'm not getting on a stilt.
But
And
you
we
know
all
what?
have flat shoes on because we're wearing sensible footwear, everybody, because it's raining. Just remember that. Sensible footwear.
Do you know what I really loved yesterday as well? Woody Cook. I don't know what. There's some kind of energy that he embraces as soon as he jumps on stage. And
It wasn't even on. I interviewed him, and that wasn't a stage presence thing. That he came in here with that energy. That was
when he
Wow.
left the stage as well, it was like that.
Yeah.
That was it from the
Top form.
second he hit this ground. That was at a 10.
I've never seen a DJ like give it their all to the point where they're like really into it, almost like they're playing the instrument. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It was so cool to see. And then like one item of clothing came off. I was like, oh, where are we going with this one? Eh?
And I would have left Woody on stage for at least 10 more minutes.
Wouldn't we all?
I enjoy. I'm very, very attractive young person.
Good genes, good genes.
Yeah, well, the family tree is ripe
Ah,
in
yeah.
Woody Cook's family. But I just think everything yesterday was. I think there was yesterday it had a really good flow. You know, even starting with like Sophie Gordon, who really got the crowd warmed up, and then when Hughes came on, when Swagger came on stage,
That was
the
bringing the
Next
energy.
level.
It was crazy, and like
Thank you.
the rain was pelting down, and yet hundreds of people, they didn't care. They were just bouncing, having the greatest time.
Yeah, definitely. And do you know who I really liked as well? Louisa Johnson and Amelia Lilly.
Yeah. Oh, Amelia Lilly really got
Amazing.
got me
They
going,
did
yeah.
amazing.
I thought I was attractive till I stood next to Louisa Johnson.
God, she's beautiful. She's
Don't be daft,
absolutely
darling. You are
stunning.
attractive.
You're not stood next to Louisa Johnson. No. She's great. And do you know what I loved about Louisa? Her mum was there. And like her mum was just on the side of the stage.
On the side of the
filming
stage
everything.
filming the whole time.
Like, and I have like such a stage mum. My mum's exactly the same. Where like my mum made me do panto when I was like a kid, and like she's to blame for all this.
It's
really.
just her fault.
But my mum used to be a redcoat with Butlins, so like she just forced me. And
A lot makes sense right now,
it's
actually.
All,
Yeah.
it's all coming to fruition
It's
now.
all coming
innit?
together.
But
Yeah.
so I relate to that so much, and it's great. Like, it reminds me of all the people out there who brought their kids, and to have a supportive parent. You know, and so many queer people don't have that supportive family base, and then to look out there yesterday and see people bringing their children, and I'm just going to keep talking today. It's because I'm on coffee. I've had about 40 minutes sleep, everyone, so I'm just going crazy. But I'm like reflecting back on all the other Pride events we've done, and we did Family Pride not that long ago, and we do that in Oosburn, and it's really targeted towards people with young children, you know. And there was a couple who brought their son to the Disney Princess show, but he had long hair, a princess dress on, and his mum turned to him and kind of held his hand and went, "Some people might think you're a girl today, and that's okay because you're wearing a dress, but remember, we're here so you can see that other boys are wearing dresses too, and that's okay." And I'm like, what a, like 2023 to have parents acting like that just shows the level of support, and it's another of the amazing reasons we need Pride in the UK still.
Yeah.
But like when I was out interviewing people in the main site, and there was a group that was very similar to that, and they had like a very young child and then a little bit of an older child, couldn't have been older than 10, but it was then like them who was like painted all in rainbow, and they had like their mum, their dad, their grandma, and their grandma was in full Pride regalia, and it was like, it's like a full generational event of just like celebrating your child and not repressing the child's colourfulness and embracing it, and like all the way through the grandma. I just think I love it when I see the grandmas out there. I'm like, the grandmas supporting their queer kids is incredible.
There was one year, my grandma, she was reading the paper, the journal in Newcastle. She read it and she was like, oh, the Pride March starts at 12 p.m. at Civic Centre. So she got dressed up and put a scarf on, went out in the march. Well, she was reading Saturday's paper on a Sunday morning. She turned up, no one was there. She was just stood there dressed up, looking around for where everyone was. Bless her. So,
No one's very proud today.
Where is everybody?
I'm proud of this. Yeah, that was my grandma.
But you know what, as well, like I think it's so beautiful to see so many families coming together, and not everybody has that, and not everybody is fortunate to be in that position to have supportive friends, family. But then think about it this way: you can create that chosen family, you can create that family that support you no matter what. Your friends, your co-workers, people that you randomly meet at Pride to become your friends forever. I think if you can create that family, that's amazing. So there's always that you can create for yourself.
There was somebody in the march, a man offering free dad hugs, and I saw a young boy go over, not young, well, probably about maybe 15, 16. He went over and got a hug, and this dad gave him a big bear hug, and I really did feel quite emotional at that, and I thought, felt a little bit of a lump in front. I hid it from the swagger guys, like in the corner of my house, thinking, because he walked away from his friends to go and get that dad hug, and I thought, God knows what he has we don't know what his story is or his history is, but it obviously meant a lot to him to go and get that hug, and I thought that was just such a lovely thing for someone to be stood on the side of the march doing.
You're going to set me off now.
I know, that really hit me there.
She was about to
go.
go.
When I saw it, I didn't mention it.
You're too cool. You're too cool to get emotional, Stacey.
No, I know. I have a rep to protect, but I was twitching on the side.
All right, it's one of the reasons, like, we do Pride, and everyone, we sometimes get lost in the fact that we've got amazing artists on stage, and that's great, and that we can all come together and have fun. But it's those little moments that really make the weekend for me. And I hope we get more kind of little moments like that today.
Yeah.
But there are so many things to be excited about today. MXYM, do you have something that you're really excited for?
Thomas Aspel, I'm very excited about for today. I really hope I get a chance to bump into him backstage, potentially have an interview. That's one of the highlights for me today. I'm looking forward to that. Anyone else?
Oh my God, Lisa Scott Lee. Hello.
Yep,
Lisa Scott Lee, the best. Well, actually, no, I love them all just equally. I can't say she's the best. But secretly, she's one of my favourites. And one time I bumped into her and I said, oh, my girlfriend loves you because she thought that, like, she loves Steps, don't get me wrong, she's been to, like, all the shows. But she went to one specific hairdresser because she looked just like you. That's how much she loves you. What are you laughing for?
You said that to her?
Yeah, I said that to her and she went, oh, that's cute. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Oh, is it too much?
Is that when she blocked you on Twitter?
It's a bit like telling Kyle that he throws it back like your grandma. But,
Is it a bit much? Right, okay, well, now I know what the boundaries are. That's good. Good to know. Boundaries are good, everyone.
Have you got something you're really excited for today, Stacey?
Same, Lisa Scott Lee. I was a massive Steps fan when I was teeny bopper. I loved Faye in Steps. She was my favourite. But yeah, I used to go and
she
see
lives
all
around
of them.
here, Faye.
Does she?
She does. She's in she's doing 42nd Street at the minute, so she might have popped up. She's friends with Rory. When Rory comes later, try and get a phone number.
Oh, I might just try and get. I might.
Good to know.
I've probably got more of an awkward story than yours, Paris, to do with Steps.
Please,
and I've now started it, so I'll finish.
Okay, good.
But when I was a teeny bopper and I used to like go around the country following like bands and stuff, and with Steps being one of them, we found, I don't know how, because pretty sure we didn't have Google back then, but me and my friend found Faye's house. It turned out to be Dad's house in like Luton or something. And we went and knocked on his door and he invited us in for a... I don't know why I've started this story.
He invited you in?
He invited us in. What was he called? What was his name? Don't remember his name. Lovely guy.
How did you know it was definitely that house, though? You didn't just like knock on a random guy's house.
And he just pretended to be
like,
Faye Joseph's dad.
Come on in for a cuppa.
Well, actually.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, but you're right. But he definitely was. And I don't know how we knew because we didn't have Google. We were like 16.
You were just that obsessed.
We were that obsessed. So we did. That was such a stupid thing to do on reflection.
Just knocking on houses.
Well, and it's like, yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Tozer.
Please, can you recreate that moment for us?
Of knocking on the door.
Yeah, like what did you say?
We just knocked on and said like we're really big fake fans, and we were, and we knew it was him. I think because was he in the tragedy video? Like we're all the parents
when they walked
in
them
it.
down the aisle.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
of course.
that's how I know. Otherwise, he could have been a bit of a.
Could have been a different situation.
Could have been a different situation. Very dangerous. I do not recommend it to any young people out there. But that's my embarrassing Steps moment.
No way.
I owe my marriage to Steps.
Oh.
Because, well, the family version of the story of how me and my partner met is that we met at Steps. The legitimate version between us girls, because he lived in Darlington, when he went to Steps in Newcastle, our Grindr catchment areas were close enough for us to meet on Grindr. But if we hadn't went to that Steps concert, I wouldn't be getting married this year.
No
So
way.
really, I should thank Lisa later. I'd be like,
You
I'm
try and
getting
get her to
married.
perform at the wedding.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
initiate the wedding.
Yes. Oh my God, officiate the wedding. I'd have to fly her back. She's still living in Dubai. We'll have to
Okay.
work it out, but we'll do something.
I'm sure she'd do that for you.
Yeah, we'll sweet talk her later. I'll make her a coffee or something.
Yeah, just don't turn up at her dad's house.
Yeah, just. I have to say, my very exciting thing that I'm excited for today. I am so excited for Miriam. Like Miriam Teakley is a West End goddess, and Paris caught me before in the dressing room, pulling out my program for Man Juliet,
Oh, Lord.
just waiting for Miriam to turn up. so
Sign
that
it
she
for
can
me,
sign it.
please. Sign
Yeah,
it.
I brought a silver Sharpie too because I thought she's not going to want just a basic Sharpie. She's going to want a good Sharpie. So I'm going to try and get her to sign my program a bit later on. But I'm just an Olivier Award winner. I've never met an Olivier Award winner. That's exciting.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh,
So we're just a secret bunch of fan people, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the only reason we're here.
Yeah,
Not very
exactly.
secret now though.
Yeah.
They're all watching, be like, right, we're staying away.
Yeah, they'll all be watching live at Pride going, actually,
avoid these
don't
four
really like the
people.
weather. But yeah, I think we gave the game away now. I think we're all going to have to interview each other's person now. You're not
Yeah.
going to be able to speak to Tom. Keep these two away from Lisa.
Don't you dare! Not my Lisa.
But yeah, there is so much happening here at Pride today. Like I say, if you are coming down, I will remind you once again, please do wear sensible footwear. We've all got our flat shoes on. We're all being sensible. Wear a nice raincoat. Wrap up warm. It is colder than it looks. And just make sure that you are comfortable and safe, because we want everyone to have the best Pride possible, and we're not going to let a little bit of rain stop us. But I think, is there anything else we should be telling them before we wrap up for this morning's little breakfast show? This is fun, you know.
Yeah.
We should do a little breakfast show. Speaking of breakfast shows, Paris, anything you want to plug?
Feel free to listen to my show weekdays from 7 a.m. I love a plug. Weekdays from 7 a.m. on Gadio Breakfast, where I chat a load of rubbish in between songs, pop, dance, house music, and yeah, get some lovely guests on as well.
Well, exactly. And speaking of songs, MXYM, you have a new song coming out.
God, you're good at this.
Have you done this before?
yeah.
That's slick. Yeah, I've got a new single coming out on August 1st called Coven. And it's a lovely witchy banger. Go on.
Speaking
Keep
of
going.
singles, Stacey, is there anything you want to plug?
Oh my God, the shade.
The pain. Yes, I am single. If there's any interested ladies out there, DJ Stacey B is my Instagram. Slide onto the DMs. No, oh yes, I do have something to plug.
Woo.
So Manchester Pride, Swagger has got a massive takeover in the daytime at 2 till 7 on the Saturday. We've got Kelly LaRock, old school legend, and then we've got an after party on the Sunday night with Platinum, who sing. Remember H2O? And
Yes.
Lil
that
Shy?
song.
Yeah.
You were playing that in your set yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I was
at
gassed.
the side of the stage having a good bop with Paris.
We were full on boogie into
Yeah,
the
so
Swagger
the old school
magic.
stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be at our after party. We've got loads of DJs from London, Cardiff. We've got Kyle again, DJ NK, all of us in Manchester. So yeah.
Well, MXYM has never been for a night out in Manchester.
No, I've never done a night out
so I
in
think
Manchester.
we're going to have to go to Swagger.
Yes,
See
please
Platinum.
do.
I think we should.
We need to make this.
And
it's a
I'll
date.
throw it back like my grandmother.
Oh yes, baby. Oh yes. That's what I like to see. I'm busting them dance moves out again. Just you
Yeah,
wait.
please do. I'll get you up
Have
on
the
the
best
stage.
time.
I will. I definitely will.
And what about Miss Plastic? Do you have anything to plug?
Well, you know, you can come see me kind of any night of the week.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. Oh, I do have some, actually, yes, I do have some announcements. On the back of my first ever solo show, I had my first ever solo comedy show on Thursday. It went very well. On the back of that, I can tell you that we have officially booked in the next one. So I'll give more information on that very soon. I can announce that I am back at Boulevard this Christmas.
Ooh.
Yes, Miss Rory is away in Panto, so you have me and over Christmas there, and I will be there for New Year's Eve for the first time ever, which is very exciting. And the dress is amazing. Look at me talking about my New Year's Eve dress in July, but you know it's going to be good. And of course, you can catch me. Where am I? Where do I work? Tuesday in the Pink Room, Wednesday in the Bank Bar, Friday in the Bank Bar with my new Friday night co-host Miss Lucy Fur, and Saturday nights back in the Pink Room. And then, you know, here, there and everywhere.
She's busy.
She is. I mean, I like money. I do like money. Oh, and at Blonde Barrel, while I've got your attention, at Blonde Barrel, we are starting our Summer of Live Music next week, where we are going to have different live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday throughout the month of August, going into October, going into September and October. So it's going to be very, very exciting. So that's it for me. Plug.
Not much on then for you.
No,
You
I've
have an
been
empty
quite
diary.
bored.
Chill
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It's a nice chill time.
I don't really get up too much, Stacey, to be honest.
can
love.
tell.
I just sit in this chair most of the time. They leave me here until next Pride, you know.
And every 47 minutes sleep.
Yeah, I have a 47-minute nap. But yeah, I'm really running on just caffeine at this point, everybody. But yeah, thank you all for this wonderful breakfast show. I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you, and thank you, IKEA, for smashing it with this.
Yeah,
set,
this
by
is
the way.
gorgeous.
Oh my God, yeah, IKEA,
Gorgeous
you
set.
have really brought it with this set. Can we keep any of this?
I've already bought it all.
Oh, I wanted one of these
Wait,
chairs.
Me and Paris want the hands.
Yeah, I want some hands.
That says it all.
Yeah.
Says it all.
Ah, they're so cute. Look
What
at
I
them.
walked into that one. Didn't I?
Give me some hands.
Well, what colour?
Any.
Any colour?
Any.
Are you picky, Stacey?
No.
We knew that. Do you want a hand?
I'll take the orange one and match the outfit.
Oh, good
Ah,
idea.
yes.
Yeah. Oh well, if we're matching outfits. Oh, your
I'll
orange
fight you
as
for
well.
it. Come on.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I feel like the orange would fit you better, actually. Yeah.
I'm joking.
I've got a bit too much going on.
Well, actually, I'll
Sit
take the
there.
table because that's quite nice. I can put my coffee on there
Yes.
while I'm watching TV.
How are you going to get back? Are you getting the train back?
I'll take it on train.
I
I'll wear it on my
forgot we're
back.
recording breakfast show now. We're just talking. What are you doing? What are you doing after? Shall we go have
So
a fag or
Paris
something?
Housey weekend, do you know what? I was carrying a table on the train. That is rock and roll.
Hey, throw it out your hotel window. That's rock and roll.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's one of them hotels where the windows don't open properly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me and Paris have got an interesting hotel story, haven't we?
Oh no,
I
not
knew
this. Not
You
this.
told me this yesterday, but please
Oh.
do tell the people at home.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you?
You tell.
Okay, so we checked into a hotel. We were all in the same hotel, which was quite nice. And I got a key to a specific room. So I went to that room, and it's one of those electric cards where you just like tap the door and then you walk in. I walked in, I walked right in, and there was Stacey B going, "Oh, you're in my room." And I was like, "Oh, this is my room." And we had the same number on the keys.
Yeah, we
and
did.
I was like, what are these people playing at?
Yeah.
Like-
And we'd never met before.
Oh,
prior to
wow.
that. Well, no, we hadn't met before. So it's not like we had all had it, like we were acquainted or anything. It was just like random sort of in the room. What
but it
do we
was a
do?
nice surprise. And also,
was.
it's a good job that we were fully clothed
Yeah.
when we met.
Yeah, because
It's like
10
Pokemon,
minutes, 10
isn't it? Like a
minutes
wild
later.
Paris appears. and you're
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
like,
sorry about that. But I did end up getting the key sorted, so it was all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
as
you,
time's
so you
gone
slept
on,
in
I
your
feel
own bed last night?
I did.
Not in Stacey's.
No,
I could start a rumour.
don't you dare.
I mean, a lady never tells.
Ah.
But I don't think it was purely by accident that they walked into my room. That's all I'm going to say.
Joking. Well, I just knew you were in. I was just fangirling, you know. I was just like, oh, Stacey B, Stacey B. Especially after seeing that performance there on stage. Absolutely
Wow.
insane.
Thank you very much. I
Yeah.
got the energy from, especially twice. We went twice.
Yeah, you gave it a good go
Yeah.
yesterday on the main stage. And speaking of the main stage, we are going to have to go start hosting it soon, so we're going to have to wrap this up. Thank you, MXYM, Paris, Stacey B. I've been Plastique. You'll see us here at Northern Pride all day. And thank you for watching our first little breakfast show. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.